Hello, Fantasy Goats. How are you this evening? Welcome to week 6, the Waiver Wire show. That's right, Goats. We're going to get into all those ads, drops, streams, maybe some trade questions in between that as well, because I know that the Goats got a lot of trades as we're moving forward here in week 6. We'll also get into Monday Night Football. The Jaguars put it on those Chiefs. Whew. They are sneaky good, those Jaguars. Sneaky good. And you're not really going to hear me say that often. They are sneaky good. We also got a huge trade today. Huge. The Bengals did make a quarterback change. All right, they sent Jake Browning sitting, and now they bring in Joe Flacco. We're gonna get into all that. We're gonna get into it right now. Hello, Fantasy Goats. I am your shepherd. That is the Commissioner Rhino. And right here is the War Chief, JX Fantasy Stewards. How are you this evening? Tron Goat, the Goat of Goats. How are you this evening? What's going on? Stewards, how are you?
What's up, fellas?
Just another Tuesday.
Just another Tuesday.
Is
I would
it?
say this is probably the most, or it's looking like the most skill based waiver wire that we're starting to see now.
Yeah.
You got to make some tough decisions but smart decisions this week, playing off of buys and how you're going to maneuver your fab to what particular player.
Yeah, let's not forget, we're returning a bunch of players. So yeah, that's going to factor into it as well. But I think that would factor into it a little bit more down the road in a few days from now when it comes to lineup advice and your start sits. But yeah, no, it is as a matter of fact very skill based. We can take a look at that. We can peek at that right now. Then we'll bring it back up. How you doing, fellas? How are you guys doing over in LA? It's SoFi Stadium. Yeah, running back. I got another running back. We've got a couple of running backs. We've got Isaiah James Bond might be worth taking a look at. We've got these two dudes that are just eating up target share for their teams respectively. Then figured we get in Torrey Hoot or Horton. Here's a hoot. I'm sure there's, we got. I think, I mean, we could have put Kendrick Bourne on here, and I'm sure there'll be questions regarding Kendrick Bourne. What up, Jaco, baby? What's up? Should I trade? Well, I said trade advice, right? Rhino. I mean, we did say, the goats have trade advice, and yeah, look, I get it because the goats are proactive. It's an important part of the game. Not so. I mean, it's an important part of the real game, but it's an important part of the fantasy as well. Don't cling on to too many players. Don't cling on to the ones that you like just because you like them. We're here to win the game. We're here to win the league. We're here to better the team. I understand maybe wanting to cling to a player here and there because you got some sentimental value to them. You got sentimental value to the team. I get that. I do. I get it. I don't recommend playing like that, but I get it. Should I trade away Jordan Mason, who's off? DJ Moore comes back to receive Lad McConkey. I don't know if I want to trade away a running back. I like the idea of getting rid of DJ Moore.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure if I like the idea of packaging DJ Moore with Jordan Mason. I get you're gaining Lad McConkey in this situation, Jay. But I'm not. I mean, like Jordan Mason could have. Look, if Rico Dowdle just put up 200 bills on who? On the Dolphins, right? On the Dolphins. I mean, like Jordan Mason. It could very well happen with Jordan Mason, or maybe a little bit more consistent. Maybe more.
Thank you.
Salute. Maybe more consistent play where he's churning out more efficiency. It's not again 2 games. He scored last week. He scored in England, didn't he? Wherever the hell they played.
He's gone up against good rush defenses too. So
that too.
Take that for look at his schedule for the rest of the way and go from there. If the schedule is favorable for him, then go for it. If not, then trade him.
That would be that's some good advice. That's solid. What does it look like for Jordan Mason? What does it look like for Ladd McConkey? Week 7, week 8, week 9. What does it look like? What does it look like with other players on your roster, Jay? Right? When you're going to need maybe both of those guys in the lineup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're gonna want depth. Like this is the depth part of the season. Weeks 4 to week 13. There's buys. There's favorable matchups that you want to take advantage of, and maybe DJ Moore has been on your bench this whole entire time, but there's going to be that 1 week where he's going to need to save you. So I don't know if I'm wanting to trade 2 for 1, and like I said, give a running back right now for a wide receiver that we know is not an absolute home run every week.
But for the next probably at the best 4 weeks, Hampton being out, and with Haskins and Vidal being in the backfield, they might be leaning on the pass a little bit more. So Ladd might be getting a little more targets. He out-targeted Johnson this past week.
Yeah, but that's never been a problem though.
No.
Yeah, he's never not had targets.
He's getting targets.
Yeah, he's never not had targets.
He got a touchdown this past week too, so
he did.
The offensive line is still a little bit of an issue. That's another element to this with Ladd McConkey with the run game. Let's not forget there's Justin Herbert, who kind of has some wheels to, That's why I'm a little skittish, or I'm not going all in on any running back on that team. That's just me. I again, Kamani Vidal, Hassan Haskins. We've seen that. We've seen this already. We've seen this.
He was serviceable last year when Dobbins was out, but he's more of a bench player, fill in emergency purposes only. You know, and hope for the best.
Get him in on a little pass pro. 1st and 5. Okay, fine. Go ahead, Hassan Haskins. We've seen this before, and let's not forget who else did I feature here. Let's not rule that out. Let's not rule out Gus Bus coming back to this team, or them adding somebody else. Let's not add.
They added Nahil Himes today.
Nahil Himes. Wow.
Yeah.
And that's bad.
Yeah, I did not see him.
I bet they're wishing they had Rocket Sanders that they put on their practice squad that Cleveland freaking end up trading or picking up off the practice squad.
Look, I mean, they're going to try to weather this out. That hot start for the Chargers is now looking pretty lousy. Still only week 6. They're going to attempt to weather this out and see Marion Hampton come back. But still, they're going to need another back. They're not going to give him – I highly doubt they give him full workload usage like they did the last couple of games. Even when he comes back. My lineup, Jay, starts with Jay Daniels, Jordan Love, Jackson Smith, and Nico and Garrett and Stefan and Mike. Running back is Bucky, Brees, Bill, RJ, Tyler Warren. Should I do the trade?
No.
Nope.
You already see Bucky's already out right now, probably for maybe a week or 2. What happens if Hall or Bill go out? They're gonna be searching for scrubs in the waiver wire before that running back position.
Mm-hmm.
I would hold off a little bit longer because you have a solid team right here.
I can understand Jay's looking to improve even more from
Maybe
solid, excellent. I mean,
maybe package Evans and DJ Moore, and then try to get Vlad.
yeah, I'm not that keen on just trading away Jordan Mason, especially with it's kind of up in the air with Bucky right now.
Yeah.
It's kind of up in the air with the Bucka.
And I mean, and Brees could be him one game, and then he's nothing the next, and he's inconsistent.
He gets steady points though.
Then he's playing.
He has steady points. He hasn't freaking like blown up, but he's gotten
Yeah.
steady points. 13, 15 points here and there. So he's got steady points.
1 week, Brees will be playing the Cowboys. The following week, Brees will be playing the Broncos. Right? I mean, it's the good news is that it's really now only him and Isaiah Davis, and that's not even like the type of role that at least we think that's not going to be the same type of role that Braylon Allen was supposed to carve out. And then it's really him and 2 other people on that team that are getting any of the attention, or is the offense, the production. I like it, Jay. I'm not so quick to make this deal. I'm not. I like this. I like what I'm looking at. JK, what do you say, JK? What do you say, J Goat? I got 2 J Goats back to back. Should I trade away Tony the Tiger to receive T Higgins? 4-1, have the depth in both positions. You got the depth in both positions. We're gonna buy low. We're gonna buy low on a little T right now.
Yeah, I mean, I would make this trade.
Yep.
Just off of if you have depth and you can take a risk on T Higgins, why not? I mean, because what happens if Joe Flacco is just throwing bombs out there? You're a benefit.
And the one thing Flacco could do is he could process the field, process the defense better than freaking Browning.
Imagine our preseason take coming to fruition for T Higgins due to the Joe Flacco move.
Yep.
That would be something. That'd be wicked. That would be wicked. So you think obviously the Bengals needed to make the move. You like that deal? You like the trade? You like Joe Flacco? I mean, Joe Flacco looked pretty lousy with the Browns. He looked pretty lousy. He can't move. He's going from probably what was a better offensive line to a worse offensive line. I hope this helps the Bengals. I do. I hope.
Yeah, I don't know if I necessarily like it. I just feel like they had to do something. I don't know if I necessarily like it. It's just like, okay, at least they're trying. I guess like
it's an upgrade. It is an upgrade. The funny thing, this morning I saw that they cut Mike White from the practice squad. I'm thinking, yeah, Mike White on your practice squad. You didn't want to give him a try. You said Mike White actually looked decently for the Jets at one time. He had looked decently for the Dolphins too.
I saw that they released Rippin.
I saw Mike White. Interesting.
Either way, yes. Mike White was on the roster or the practice squad. So is Brett Rippin. One of them was released today. Yeah, I like the fact that they made the move. Yeah, I like that as well. So you're thinking I should trade away Mike Evans and DJ Moore for Ladd? Again, I mean, anytime we're talking, I mean, it's a little better, but it's not great. It's still not great. If you're going to do this, Jay, why are we going to give him 2 bodies to your 1?
Try doing Mike Evans for Ladd or DJ Moore for Ladd first, and then go from there. You never know what you're going to get, you know.
I mean, I don't know if they do Mike Evans for Ladd straight up just because of the injury situation, but I mean, I don't know. Like I said, it looks like you want to make a trade. I mean, if you have the ability to make a trade for upside, go ahead.
Yeah.
It's still only week 6. It's only week 6. The trade deadline is probably over a month away. I know getting Lad right now is tempting. I get that. I just don't want to give away I certainly don't want to give away Jordan Mason. And I don't know if I really want to give away Evans and DJ Moore for two for one. I get it. WT GOAT. What do you guys think about Jordan Mason's future this season for fantasy PPR? I think. Oh, okay. So now it was looking really good in the 4-game window that he has the backfield to himself, but he doesn't really have the backfield to himself because he got some other guy there that's helping him out. I think once Aaron Jones returns, it's going to kind of sort of return to preseason production, backfield share, backfield split, backfield 45-55 or a 50-50 or Aaron Jones on third down. Jordan Mason looked as if he was going to just take over, and Aaron Jones is kind of just like that change of pace third down back. But
I think it stays that way.
I think it's going to more or less revert back. But
he's he's still viable and still a good piece to have, either your starting position or your bench.
Yeah, I mean,
especially bench. He's a good depth piece. He's going to get you points.
Oh no, I'm most likely starting Jordan. I mean, you're starting Jordan Mason most likely, unless your 10-team league is absolutely stacked. Yeah. I mean, I've been starting Jordan Mason.
Yeah,
he's actually been saving my ass in a few spots, right? But yes, I mean he's going to be a viable starter for you. I just let me give you the rest of the season, WT. I'll give you his rest of season ranking for Jordan Mother Mason and the Minnesota Carson Wentzes. Let's go. Here it comes. Running back. Rest of season running backs. Anybody want to take a stab at who's number one before I go finding Jordan Mason? Who's the rest of the season RB1?
Bijan.
It's still Bijan, which is good.
And then it should be CMC, and then it should be JT.
No, CMC's a little lower.
Wow.
He is. He's a little lower. Jordan Mason, rest of the season is RB23. That's an RB2.
Yeah.
Jay,
I think that's what it'll be for the remainder of the season. I was just looking at his snap share between now and when Aaron Jones was there. It was 54%, 60%, 60%. And the last 3 weeks has been 60, 62, 66. So
yeah.
With Aaron Jones, without Aaron Jones, this is kind of the guy we're probably going to get.
They like the idea of having this dude running in between the A gap, running in the B gap. None of this outside zone that Aaron Jones does. They want the guy. They want to get right in between the tackles with this guy. Because I have max players on the team since Bucky can't be on the IR. Well, that's lousy. I need to do a 2-for-1 because I don't want to drop anyone from. Well, there's our.
I understand that.
There's the logic behind this.
Yep.
Gotcha.
That's my logic right there.
Sure. Try Mike Evans and DJ Moore. I like that one opposed to the Jordan Mason and DJ Moore.
Or who should you try to get? You're going to try to get somebody that's kind of he'd be like, if you want to be a nice guy, which you are a nice goat, since you're getting what we believe to be is the best player out of this arrangement, you're going to then ask for the fourth dude in the order. Fourth dude, according to ranking. That's kind of the way I would gauge it without giving away too many of my fucking trade secrets. because I play in leagues with the commissioner who's a cutthroat. He looks like a nice guy, but he's cutthroat when it comes to deals.
How? He sent me that trade. He sent it to me, dude. He sent it to me.
Should we? Let's tell the ghost. No. It's your trade. You tell him.
So somebody sent me a trade for.
I don't have a problem with it. I'm just poking. I'm just busting balls.
For me to send Caleb Williams and Travion Henderson for Ashton Genty and J.K. Dobbins, and so I smashed the accept pretty damn quickly, man. I mean, I was like, I dabbed.
Pretty. Notice, you smashed pretty quickly and dabbed. Like there was nothing really to think about here with this deal, right? There was nothing to ponder. There was no trade charts, or there was no ask a shepherd. There was nothing. This was like a no-brainer.
Yeah, this is somebody.
Then some.
Somebody DM'd me. How'd you pull that off? I told him he sent the trade. I smashed accept. That's it.
Yeah, I've been seeing that a lot. I've been seeing that a lot lately, right? Where other people are getting these one-sided trades that they're getting sent, and I'm over here like, when's it my turn? When is someone going to offer me CeeDee Lamb for Ryan Flournoy off of the waivers? When is somebody going to offer me that?
Yeah, right. Ryan Flournoy.
And Joko Goat, he did that because he's 1-4, so he panic traded.
Yeah.
And don't Goats, trust me, I did this last year. Don't panic trade, man. Just wait out the storm, or just be smart about that trade.
Lonnie roasted him. I loved it. Roasted. He got roasted. Are we all in on Bill? No, I'm not all in on Bill. Offered Lamar. Got offered Lamar and Zay plus Rasheed plus Bill for CMC, McBride, and Dak.
I like that.
I don't.
I mean, I'm going to assume you'd have another quarterback, Nino, in the meantime. I mean, this Ravens team looks pretty shitty, but I could see them also turning the corner come week 9. 9 through week 18. Derrick Henry was RB1 in fantasy points per game. Zay Flowers was wide receiver 14 in PPR points per game, weeks 11 through 16. I can see that. Plus, you're going to get Rashee Rice in this organization. I mean, I'm not sure why. Bill might be the most attractive piece right now. It might be the safest piece. I'm a CMC guy, Nino Goat. I'm a CMC guy. I'm going to hold CMC, but the deal's not terrible. It's not terrible. The Ravens aren't just going to lose out the rest of the season. I don't think that's not in their DNA.
Well, hopefully it's this week they lose. Hope they lose this week because
they'll probably. Well, unless they upset the Rams. Upset.
Don't put that into the world.
Well, it would be a that would be a massive
by yourself.
That would be a massive upset after what the Texans just did to them. Bobby Goat, Bob, Hope. I see you, Bobby. I see you, Goat. Or should I just try and get Mason? Well, who should I try and get for Mason? What running back should I look for Mason? I mean,
maybe Kyron.
Ooh, Kyron. Maybe a running back that we saw last night that kind of had a flat game. Travis.
Yeah.
If you believe in JK's health. If you believe that he's going to hold up and the Broncos are for real, which the Broncos are for real, Broncos, let's not forget, they drafted R.J. Harvey, and they're not about to go down this season because of running backs.
No.
They'd sooner go get Alvin Kamara.
God.
That's next, by the way. That's next.
I hope they don't do that for the Chargers. No, I mean
No,
not
no.
the Broncos.
I think they do. I think they do that to spite the Chargers. Just say, you know what, fuck it. I know he'll come here. We'll renegotiate the contracts and everything. We'll
Right?
send them.
They spent a second-round draft choice for Harvey. Harvey could fill
They'll-
that spot and be better.
Okay, but like
And they have to give up a draft pick and money for Kamara.
I think the money's not the issue. I think they would have to work out the trade compensation with the draft capital. They just spent the second round pick on RJ Harvey. What do you think Alvin Kamara's worth?
Not a second.
No, it wouldn't be a second.
Maybe a day 3 right now.
I would say like a
You send the Saints another future third or next season's fourth if they've got it.
No,
and
it's not going to happen.
It's not out of the question. It's not out of the question. Let's not forget. This is also most teams. It's not going to happen with 30 other teams. But we're also talking about Sean Payton.
I'm pretty sure he's happy what he has with Batty, J.K. Dobbins, and Harvey.
I think you're smoking your Batty. I'm just throwing it out there. This is the Shepherd's prediction. It's not like it's like my Magic 8 Ball. This isn't a rumor or anything like that. Or Jay Goat and Bob Hope and Patrick Goat and Nino Goat could all say, "Yeah, man, the freaking Shepherd called this 2 weeks ago." We see we see Kendrick Miller's usage getting an uptick last couple of games, and Alvin Kamara's is going down.
His targets are going down. His run efficiency is down. I caught up with him a little bit.
I see someone else snap percentage going down too.
Uh-oh. RJ Harvey's?
No. I mean, not that it's necessarily a bad thing, but I mean, could Jacoby be on the move here soon?
The law firm of Jacoby and Myers.
I think he may be on the move here soon. He may be a good target to trade for, and hopefully he gets to a lot better team because they'll use him in the correct manner.
You want to talk about a team that needs to make a quarterback change? What what do they do? What are you doing? What are they doing? They're killing themselves. They're shooting themselves in the foot with that guy, Bob Hope.
Hey, I freaking said at the beginning of the season when they did that, I didn't like it, and people killed me for it.
I don't remember that one. I'm gonna be honest. I don't. You could be right. You could be wrong. I don't remember that one.
I've never been.
Whether you liked Gino, we were so damn high on Jacoby Myers. We were so damn high on the draft picks. We were so damn high on Brock Bowers, but we weren't high on the quarterback.
No.
Okay.
I know Geno Smith. He's proven who he is, man. Proved who he is.
The deer in the headlights. I should get a deer in the headlights. Sutton, Mayers, Keenan Allen, Swift, PPR, my flex pick. And should I pick up Pitts, Mason Taylor, Hassan Haskins, Kamani Vidal? Thanks, guys. I'd like you to get Mason Taylor over Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts is going to still be competing with Drake London. He's still going to be competing with Darnell Mooney, Bijan Robinson, and all this dude is doing is getting a high target share. He led the team.
Last game.
He led the team in targets. That's correct. Let me see if I still got my I probably don't. Oh yes, I do. I think I do. No, I don't. Yeah, the data dump from Ryan Heath was past Monday. I mean, Mason Taylor is getting almost as high, if not higher.
Did you say 33%? Something like that?
Well, that was the one game. Now I've got a 2-game sample. Go check out the video on Monday, Bob Goat. On Monday, we have Mason Taylor and Theo Johnson's target share. Here's another crazy. I mean, since Malik Neighbors went down, Theo Johnson down, so he's counting that game, and then everything moving forward. Theo Johnson is pacing the team in target share. It's not one. It's not one down.
That makes sense.
Of course, it makes sense. And look, Goats, the three of us, been doing this thing for a little while now. We've been playing this game for like half my life, half of his life.
Half of Jack's life, not half of my life.
When a rookie quarterback's bestie is his tight endy.
Mm-hmm.
And in this case, it's certainly showing. Patrick Goat, what are we doing, Patrick Goat? You're going to drop Darius Slayton like a bad habit.
Absolutely.
And Juwan Johnson like a bad habit.
Yep.
Absolutely.
I can't in good conscience recommend Haskins. I don't know what that looks like. I really don't. I mean, I know what it looked like. I don't know what it looks like now. This is their third man on the depth chart that's now propelled into a situation that's not really ideal right now at all. Who are the Chargers playing this week? Anybody? Bueller?
Good question. They play the
schedule.
They play the Dolphins. So maybe it is Haskins week. Maybe.
Or is it Kamani Vidal week? Who we know again? If Kamani Vidal was so freaking good, they wouldn't have drafted him in Hampton.
I think, like I said, I think Haskins has the first and second down, and then they'll bring Vidal in for third and passing downs, and goal line probably too.
What would you do here? I already know my answer.
Yep. Especially for Rashard Smith. He's eating away now to the carries and targets in the backfield.
He had 1 carry yesterday. He had 3 catches yesterday. The fact, though, is that he is
using him more and more, though.
He is getting more and more. He is getting more and more involved. I will say that, and it also bothers me that Kareem Hunt had all the fantasy glory. Isaiah Pacheco didn't look terrible, but he didn't get much usage. There wasn't that much production at him. We want the idea of Rashard Smith for the love of God. He only got 1 attempt, so as a rusher, as a one that carries the ball, that's dismal.
If this is a dynasty league, then yeah, stash Rashard Smith.
If it's a dynasty, if this is a dynasty league, then it's a no-brainer. But again, this isn't a dynasty.
Redraft, no.
Tyler Algier is in the league stash. Absolutely. Yeah. Tyler Algier, you must absolutely keep on the roster.
Algier and Iamainer are 2.
Yeah, Iamainer, yeah. And I would take Brashard over Isaiah Davis.
The J-Goat said that he got fleeced.
You don't get fleeced if someone else offers it to you.
Yeah, exactly.
Fleeced.
It was perfect timing because Hampton just went out. So
Trevion Henderson. Oh, what did he say? What did this dude say? You know what? I don't want to bag on him. He's not here.
Oh, he has insight on New England Patriots.
All right, good. Then you can say it. I got good intel.
Yeah.
Oh my God! What did I do here? What did I do? What the hell? Nino! Fields can hold it down till Lamar's back. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yes, he can.
He sure can.
Justin
Snipe.
Rally the Troops Fields.
Justin Fields is like that. Isn't Justin Fields like QB2 right now?
No, he's not that high, but I mean,
He's not that high in
he's
fantasy?
probably points per game, probably, but he's not QB2 overall.
Yeah, no, Justin Fields can hold it down. If you wanted to make that deal again, it's it's enticing. It's enticing because again, I don't think those Ravens are just gonna lay down. Like Lamar Jackson is, fingers crossed, gonna return in a couple of weeks. But we've seen this movie before too. We've seen this movie with Lamar Jackson. The PCL tries to play with it, tries to work through it, re-injures it, re-aggravates it.
Now there's speculation that it's not only the PCL but his elbow too.
No, it was the PCL last time.
Oh, last week, yeah, that was his hammy, right?
Now I think it's his hammy.
Yeah.
They think they think that I was reading that something about elbow too.
Oh, CMC, Trey McBride.
Man, as much as I was off of CMC before the season, you cannot get rid of the crazy pace that he has right now. His targets are 20 over the next guy, and that's Devon A-Chain. And A-Chain has a sizable lead over the third guy, like 15. So I can't trade away CMC. He's a 10 target a game, 15 rusher. Like I can't get rid of him. I just can't. I can't.
But his rushing efficiency is not good though either. The
He has
target,
10 targets a game.
I know. Well, that's what I was going to say. The targets are carrying his fantasy value.
No,
big time.
1,000%. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's almost like Cooper Cup slot efficiency. Like he just gets 10 catches for 100 yards, 10 yards a catch.
Yeah.
Enjoying it. Hi, Sniper. I'm enjoying it. Sup, dude? Trade Mahomes, Chuba, Rico to receive Jaden Daniels and Brees.
Yep.
I'll make that
I'll
trade.
do it.
Trade Mahomes, ditch Chuba and Rico, because they're a package deal. They're friends, so you want to get rid of both of them. You're going to receive Jaden Daniels and you're going to receive Brees Hall.
I would do that.
Well, John Goat. Must be in the name. And now a brief message from our sponsor.
Hey goats, please do me a favor. Please like and subscribe and hit those notifications so you don't miss any of our content.
If you haven't watched Fast Times at Ridgemont High, go watch that. And then you'll see Spicoli, and you'll hear that right there.
In all seriousness, we want to have fun here. We appreciate all you guys coming in here. We want to help you guys out. All we ask is if you're new, subscribe. I promise you're going to have fun. Subscribe, and you're going to win. If you're not new, all we ask is that the goats do the goat thing. Like the mother. Bobby Goat, you're very welcome. Cam, there he is. Cam Goat. Haskins, Ridley, Franklin, Shaheen, Njoku, the Njoku Warrior, Harold Fannin Warrior, Marvin Mims, Travis, Jake, Josh. Any intriguing names? No.
Are we not back in on Ridley?
Oh. After the 10 targets?
10 targets, 100 yards, 6 catches.
Hey,
All right. You know
this
what?
week you might because they're playing the freaking Raiders.
You know what? At least we have like the good and the bad here. Like Kendrick Bourne, like okay, like we're not like that was like a great game with his old quarterback. And Joko and Fannin, we know Dylan Gabriel, again, the tight end, Dylan Gabriel, rookie. He was only targeting his tight ends. Isaiah Bond did get involved there.
Yep.
Mims is boomer bust. Josh Downs is kind of boomer bust. Josh Downs needs to be in with 2 other wide receivers for him to get work.
But he's been getting more work the last 2 weeks, though.
I like Finn and Njoku.
Yeah.
And I think I'm ready to put my first priority on Calvin Ridley, and I would put it on Njoku and Fannin, and whoever you got, you get.
I don't know. Have you guys seen this? This isn't a ranking. This isn't necessarily any pecking order. It's just how I throw the names down here. These are the names for week 6. These are the names. I put the caution there for our own reasons, for our GOAT reasons. Same thing for Green. Check mark. Like, okay, like these are the guys that after this week, you're going to see that their roster percentage has increased. They are not available as much. But it's still not a slam dunk as you're asking, Cam Goat. It's not are any of these names intriguing? Rashad Smith's a little intriguing, although again he kind of wet the bed yesterday, and then that's the Chiefs' fault though. That's not his fault. That's the Chiefs. So what is the Tron Goat doing? What is the Tron Goat doing? The Tron Goat's asking. War Chief, Rhino, what are we doing with the Tron Goat?
All right. I need 2 receivers in the flex. I am going with Olave. I don't know if I'm playing Devontae Smith this week. That's probably not going to be a super competitive game. I feel like Devontae Smith is only getting a bomb, if anything, before Saquon and Jalen run it out. I'll probably go with I don't know what's the rough because DK has the Browns. I don't know. What you guys think? I don't know. This is tough.
I'm going Olave, Devontae Smith, and then Rashid White in flex.
I need 2 wide and a flex. Yeah, I mean, Scary Terry if he plays, so we could take him out of the equation now. The Steelers are playing the Browns.
Mm-hmm.
Tough, but not impossible.
Yeah, Jetta's just had 139, but
Yeah,
he's different from DK.
Yeah, a little bit.
We're definitely. I also
He runs more routes.
Yeah.
I want Rashad after last week. That's definite. I want Rashad. Well, Devontae Smith might continue to get fed. The only problem with Devontae Smith right now, again, which isn't necessarily, it's going to be a week-to-week type thing, but Dallas Goedert and the Eagles on top of it. The Eagles passing game. But the good news is, Tron Goat, that the Giants absolutely stink.
Yeah, and that's what I think. Devontae Smith's probably the play. Hope that he gets that early touchdown, that early 45-yard touchdown, and he rides the rest of the way to about 15, 16 points.
Tron, why do you have all these Eagles, Tron? You got a lot of Eagles and not a lot of offense so far. So far, Goat. So far. 55% of Jonathan Taylor's carries came in the red. Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
It's actually, I saw this crazy stat. Yeah, but it plays into this. Like, What did he rush for? Only like 60 yards, 80 yards, but yet he got it in 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
His passing yards, I cry. Yeah. Damn, I wish I had that freaking thread up from Monday. Cam Goats wants to know. Also, Shep, I tried trading Kyron Ladd, Keenan, Daniel Jones for Bucka, Justin Jefferson, and Dak. But the guy wouldn't bite.
I wouldn't bite either.
You don't want to bite either.
These teams 1-4.
Look to another team. Look to. It doesn't always have to be a team that's like with only one win. You look to the team that's 2-3 or 3-2 as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I think the misconception or like the we think to go try and get the last place team because they're hurting the most. Well, you should be looking for the player, not necessarily where the record lies, and then the players on that roster. It should be the other way around. Y'all are right about Kamara, by the way. That was ugly, and that was against the Giants. All right, so there's a difference. Let's make sure that we clarify this. It's the Giants secondary that's terrible. You've got 5 dudes up front that happen to be very good.
Yeah.
5 dudes.
What kicker are you talking about, Mel? Talking about the Bagley?
Dicker the kicker?
No.
Not Dicker?
The new kicker that was signed. So I think he's talking about Bagley. Got signed to the Colts. I don't think about him.
My favorite one is Dicker. Dicker the donkey.
Also,
he was drafted by the Rams.
Oh no!
See?
What a terrible whiff.
See?
Terrible whiff. But DeAndre, yeah, like I said, what I was afraid of happened. Kamara only played 56% of the snaps. Like they're just slowly getting him out of there. Because even if they both had great games with Kendre and Kamara, it just wasn't gonna be enough plays for him to really make an impact.
Is Devin Neal getting any carries too, or just Miller and Kamara?
I didn't see any Devin Neal. That's interesting that you brought him up. We're seeing many of the other 2025 rookies getting some work here and there and here.
Devin Neal saw 0%. Kamara had 56. Kendre had a season high 39%, and I'm assuming the rest went to Taysom Hill.
No.
Steelers versus the Browns. The Colts are playing the Who, and the Pack. The Pack got who the Packers hosting? Sniper. The Packers are hosting. Don't tell me. I want to be surprised. The Bengals. That's right. That's right. Thank you, Jerry.
I like this. I like the Steelers defense.
I like Green Bay against the Bengals.
The Bengals.
Yeah, I kind of like that.
Either one of those, you can't go wrong.
Colts. Who the fucking Colts? The Colts are playing the Cardinals. Jonathan Gannon fined 100 large for what? Berating DeMarcado?
I don't think it was that. I think that was okay. So I was watching that clip, and at first I was like, "What's the problem?" Right? Like, what's the problem? We got chewed out. But at the end, you cannot physically swing at your player.
Yeah.
I know. Oh, you hit him in the pads, but nah, you can't do that. You can't do that because I mean, what if DeMarcado, what if he got a little, a little, and then he'd have been lying on the 50-yard line. So yeah, I mean, that's not a good look.
I think Jonathan Cannon would take DeMarcado.
I don't think you would.
I don't think so. No.
I think you would, but
I do not think
in
that at
any
all.
event, so like there was a little bit of play. There was contact between head coach and DeMarcado, who cost them a game, $100,000. I mean, I don't know. It's not so much of the money; it's that he was actually fined for, I guess, the altercation. Like, if you can't wean out your freaking players and knock into them accidentally, I don't know. I don't know what
No,
the smoke.
I don't think you've seen the whole thing. Because I
I
said the
saw it from.
exact same thing. I said the exact same thing. I'm like, what's the problem? But then the extended version kind of shows you where he swung at him. He swung at him, like he physically swung at him. And it's like, that can't go.
Look, I mean, if he.
You see the offensive lineman with his arm over him, like, "You're okay. It's okay, buddy." You know.
Yeah, like he asking for tissues.
Gannon.
Asking like the training staff, you have some Kleenex over there? Can you bring me some tissues for Amari? He's like, yeah, he was consoling him. DeMarcado was obviously upset by the play. Cost them the game, and he was.
Well,
Yeah,
so the interception that then they fumbled into, then it got kicked into the end zone.
For a touchdown,
Lockett got that cost the game too.
and Jonathan Gannon, who's, I guess known for kind of being like a cool, calm, collected type of dude. This was probably all pent up. His frustrations with this freaking team and with some of the shit that they do on the field, and it came to a boil on DeMarcado.
Positive in those situation.
Yeah, let's take something, please, out of that situation.
Michael Carter looks like a real running back too right now.
Michael J. Carter, Sean Carter.
Looks
Goats.
like a running back too.
Yeah, West Goat. I'm gonna roll Pittsburgh or the Pack here. You could flip the coin. The Pack is home. The Pack is home, and they're gonna be gunning for Joe Flacco. Mr. Bakes. Mr. Bakes Goat. What up, homie Goat? And Rome or Sutton. Sutton and Rome and Sutton. What about him? Ridley is king. Ridley is king. King. Tingly Goat.
Yes, we were wrong.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh, I appreciate you coming in here, Tingly. Yeah, no, we got it wrong. If we called Hurts for you, yeah, but you're 5-0 anyway. Well, hell yeah. I had Hurts starting in one of my leagues. I saw a bunch of zeros. Right, Rhino? I saw a bunch of zeros there. That freaking team. That fucking team. Best team in the league. Zach Ertz. I wouldn't expect that again, though, by the way.
No, I wouldn't either.
I'm not really prepared to call for the other tight end either. Like, that doesn't, like, we're not going to go there. Ben Sinnott. West up. Who the Goats? Ron, yes, the new Colts kicker. He played 2 years ago. Who's it? Adam Vinatieri?
2 years ago.
Kyron, H.N. Judkins, Dowdle, or Hendy. Pick 3. Kyron. Devon A-Chain, right? Do we want to? I mean, we're not sitting Devon A-Chain against the Chargers. I wouldn't do that. No, it wasn't the best game, but I wouldn't do that. Judkins versus the Steelers. You're going to get total volume there. I know it's going to be hard to sit Rico Dowdle. It's not hard to sit Travion Henderson, but it is going to be hard to sit Rico.
Yeah, Rico has the Cowboys this week.
Revenge game.
I'm definitely got to start Rico again. A-Chain, yeah, you cannot not start A-Chain. And Junkins, man.
It's Junkins.
Yeah.
I mean, is Rico Dowdle going to have 200 yards against the Cowboys? I know the Cowboys suck. Their defense sucks, I should say. Not their offense, their defense. But they brought in Kenny Clark to stop Rico. That's what we got. Kenny Clark. I want Romo Doomsday in every lineup that you possibly can.
Absolutely. Yeah, this is not a discussion, a discourse. Rome Doomsday.
Like what? Right? Rome really shouldn't be a start sit moving forward.
Mm-mm.
He should be inserted in, and then we maneuver around that. Should I trade Jordan Addison, who's on bye, for either Travis Etienne or J.K.? My other RBs are Monty, Derek, Jacobs, and I'm pretty stacked at wide receiver. Tommy Goat. What's up, Tommy Goat, baby? Tommy.
I would trade Addison for ETN.
Yeah, I would do either or. I say Dobbins is playing good football, man. Dobbins is a key reason why they beat the Eagles. Like, I don't think Dobbins giving up carries anytime soon. Either ETN or Dobbins. Yeah, if you can trade Jordan Addison for one of them, then that's a good trade for you.
Shit, try to do Addison for both of them. See what happens. You never know.
You know what? You are a fleecer, aren't you? You
He's cutthroat. He's cutthroat. He doesn't.
Greedy man. You're greedy.
No,
I said in the chat, he looks like a sweet old man, but he's not. He's going to go for your throat.
It's good business. Then they come back, they say, no, I can't do that. Then you go, okay, would you do this?
He tries to pull his shit out on me. That's the funny part.
Yeah, right.
That's the funny stuff.
Deal.
That's the funny stuff. Also, when me and DeAndre were discussing this, the Jaguars are stubbornly running the ball. Stubbornly. Like, it doesn't matter. Again, the game script does not matter. If they're down in the game, they're still attempting to run the rock. And the reason for that being that if a team, if your opponent is losing the game and they think that you are going to now abandon the run and commit to throwing, they're going to still continue to play their two highs or their three cover threes. That's why Liam Cohen is still going to pound the rock and still continue to run and then take the shots. Then take the shots when they have to commit to that run, to stopping ETN. That's where you saw Travis Hunter get that one-on-one. You saw BTJ get that one-on-one. And kudos, by the way, kudos to BTJ. Do we like him? Not really, but kudos.
I like him more now.
Well, no, okay. Yes, it was good. It's nice to see him. It's not. Well, let's not. We don't root for players who just fall apart mentally and emotionally like DeMarcado did.
No.
We don't really root for that. We want to see him, be productive in this league. The problem isn't really with BTJ now. It's always been, in my opinion, with Trevor Lawrence, and now even more so, it's a scheme problem that he's going to have, and you're going to watch. BTJ is going to be a start moving forward. Still, he never was. I think he was. One time, I think we had to sit him, whether it was this week or last week. Frizzle, baby. Frizzle, my nizzle, chisel. Appreciate you, Frizzle Goat. Got that thumbs up, the thumbs up and the likes. Froggy Goat. He hit DeMarcado. I don't blame him, to be honest with you. I don't blame him.
But that should be done in the locker room, not in freaking on the
Yes,
sideline.
of
All that
course.
should have been done in the locker room.
In the heat of the moment,
You're a paid head coach.
I think I think Gannon also came and he said, look, this was out of character, or he sounded contrite about it. Robbie,
Maybe they should have showed film before during a practice week about if he crossed the white line, then dropped the ball.
it's called discipline. That's what he was mad at.
Yeah.
That's what he's mad at. That his team that he's responsible for is not disciplined.
That falls on the head coach.
Of course. Hence, he's taking it out. He should be taking it out on himself.
Yeah.
He took it out on DeMarcado.
So,
He took it out on DeMarcado. Robbie, if you're new to the channel, Robbie, give us a like, subscribe. We appreciate you, Robbie, and we're going to help you with. Help. Somebody help Robbie.
all right. So running backs, CMC,
Sorry.
Rasheed White, Montgomery. I'll run CMC and Rasheed White, and then wide receiver.
I know.
You know what? Yeah.
I know. Just go ahead. Jameson Williams.
That's my quandary, man. I'll still play.
Jameson Williams is due. I feel like
so.
he's due. And with this group of wide receivers, I would take the chance on Jameson Williams. I will go with Michael Pittman. I will go with CMC and Rashad White.
And who would you go flex? Godwin or Dobbs?
I don't like Packers. I don't like the Packers. I don't like the Packers in fantasy. I like the Packers. The Packers are fine.
Okay.
I'll probably go with Godwin.
Yeah.
I mean, Romeo Dobbs isn't a terrible play, but coming out of the bye, don't we have big expectations for a certain rookie wide receiver coming out of the bye, or is it too early in the season for that?
No.
It should be.
And Dobbs isn't going to have 5 catches for 68 yards and 3 touchdowns every week either. So,
I mean, coming out of the bye historically, right? I mean, given that they have additional time to, get with their younger players, their rookie players, whatever the case may be, however you want to classify them, but it is rookies for us. And install more situations for them, install more plays for them, get them going, sit them down for more film, whatever the case is, that the shit that we don't see. House, ladies and gentlemen, boys and goats, GQ is in the house.
Coker's a good pickup. Yep. Yes, sir. He's a good pickup.
Excellent pickup. They need him. They need him so bad. And I'm gonna keep saying this until he plays, because you're gonna see how different their team is when he's playing.
He's opened up the offense so much more.
She goes some Mike, I think. Jalen Cocaine at the expense of my Xavier Legette. Yeah, Jalen Cocaine. I like him. We like him. I think Bryce likes him. More importantly,
Bryce likes him.
Yeah.
I think Bryce likes him. Titans on my team. I had no idea we won until late. Tron Goat's like watching the game with a paper bag over his head. I don't blame you. I don't blame you, Tron Goat.
Until later after the game.
Nobody thought that the Titans won that game until replay.
It was something to see, man. That's for sure.
CNN had it on the ticker. Cardinals, laughing stock, a shame. Some Mike guy, I don't know, some Michael Bagley. Flex, Quinshawn Judkins, or Sutton. Oh, why are you doing this to us? Rest up, goat. Sutton, even when even without scoring against the Eagles, still did about 15 fantasy points.
Oh, Sutton actually is playing the Cowboys this week, huh?
No. Are they?
Yeah.
No.
I'm sorry.
The
I'm sorry.
Jets.
I'm looking too late in the schedule. My apologies. I'm sorry.
The Jets.
They playing the Jets?
Yep.
Yeah, they're playing. Okay.
By the way, Chongo, if you thought it was bad over there in Nashville, it's not. It's not that bad. It's not that bad when you're staring at those imbeciles in New Jersey that wear a green uniform. 0-5 start. The last time that's happened, God knows, right? When was the last time? I wasn't alive. I don't think I was alive.
It was like in 2021 because they played the Rams. The Rams lost.
2021, it was longer than that. It had to have been longer than that. They were talking Rich Coat type.
Oh, really?
Yes.
No, they're losing season like in 2021 coming against the Rams.
No, they weren't.
The Rams completely shit the bed that day.
Mm-hmm.
That scarred me. Can you tell?
Judkins, Sutton and Sutton. Sutton and Kibbles and Sutton. I don't like Sutton, but he's playing the Jets. The thing is, Sutton also, you've got other dudes that are running routes. No one else is carrying the rock for Judkins. That's what would have me leaning into Judkins. Give me another one.
I'd lean Judkins too because Sauce Gardner might be on Sutton.
He stinks. He can't stop a nosebleed. Honestly, just go through the scores.
Yeah, we're at that point in the season, folks. Yeah, we're at that point in the season. Oh,
No. I have a very important question for Westup. Why is it Sutton? Give me another wide receiver that would be borderline right now. Why can't we start both of them? This is the question that I want, Westup. I want this question on Friday or Thursday. We'll be back Thursday. Just not sure what we're doing on Thursday, but we will be here on Thursday for the Goats. That's right. You heard me. There's the Smitty. Motherfucking Smitty Goat. Dustin Goat.
Oh.
No, that's not working.
Too much upside to Henderson.
Would you take Scatterbrains for Rattler?
Yep.
I'm going to offer Spencer Rattler and Trevion Henderson for Booker since I have White.
If I'm a Bucky owner, I'm not accepting that.
Well, okay. You're offering up Spencer Rattler to the manager. Does he need this quarterback? Is that why this is kind of like okay? Let me give him Spencer.
He says, the guy's second quarterback is Rodgers. He has been performing.
I'd probably hold Rodgers.
Yeah.
Although Spencer Rattler, they were saying Spencer. Colin.
And the guy lost Bucky and Hampton. I would try it.
Smitty
quarterback. Yeah. Try it.
Or would you take Scatterbrains? I want Scatterbrains.
I take Scatterbrains. I take Scatterboo for Rattler.
Although Tyrone's coming back. Forgot about that little wrinkle. I think Tyrone's not going to go away, Rhino.
No,
he's not. He's not, and because I've been kind of looking at that too. I know Scatterboo is the new thing in town, and he's flashy, but he really hasn't separated himself with his play for Tyrone Tracy not to see the ball anymore.
He's too violent, right?
He's too violent.
Yeah, he's too violent. Not in today's NFL. But seriously, I think they're going to want the versatility that Tyrone Tracy and Cam Scatterbo have, and utilize them both on the field. I mean,
the one thing Tracy has that Scatterbo doesn't is that breakaway speed
and hands.
And hands.
Well, Cam Scatterbo's got some hands.
Yeah,
15.4% PROE in when they're behind first place is Green Bay at 17%. Give me PROE. Don't.
You gotta write stuff down for old people like me. You don't know what PROE stands for.
Jags. Dustin Goat. What up, fellas? How much fab would you spend on Green Bay and Mason Taylor? Green Bay, I would spend maybe $1 or $2. Under 5% of your budget. Mason Taylor, I'm gonna recommend spending about 10%. Maybe a little bit, about 10%. Maybe a little bit more for Mason. If you don't get Green Bay, Dustin Goat, let's not consider. Yeah, let's not consider that. Let's not consider it an L. Right? We'll stream you another defense. I like the idea of Green Bay. If you want to put a couple of dollars in for Green Bay, absolutely. Mason Taylor, you're gonna have to go probably between 10 and 15%. Which defense would you rather have rest of the season? Ooh, this is a good one. Sniper.
I look at their schedules and go off that. The Jags are going to have pick sixes every week. That's hard pressed. I think Green Bay gives you more of the sack upside with occasional interception.
I got a little private there for you.
I go Green Bay.
Rest of season. I'm looking at rest of season for you.
The Jaguars currently lead the NFL in interceptions
and takeaways.
Total takeaways. Yeah. In fantasy, you want the more opportunistic defense.
Green Bay is actually number 2 rest of season right now. +9, the consensus ranking versus their ADP. All because of Micah. Thank you, Micah. Thank you, Jerry. Micah. Pass rate over expected. Pass rate over expected. We'll get into all that, DeAndre Goat. You want to see it? I'll give it to her. When she asks for things, it's damn near impossible for me to say no. Bumble, 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 and bumble, and the bumble, and the bumble, and the bumble, and the bumble. All right, let's go. Parsons. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you, Micah. Bumble, 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 bumble. Okay. What else we got here, guys? Smitty Goat. Why would you keep Monty or Henderson? Why would I keep Monty? Because he's still not going away anywhere. It's just not going to be very consistent. You know that game at Cincinnati? You know that his sister is paralyzed, and that was his first game back to Cincinnati? Like his whole career, that was like his first game in Cincinnati. He had a ton of family there. There was no way Monty was not scoring in that game. Now, granted, it was a passing touchdown, so that's kind of, I mean, like, right? So, like, therefore, like, they don't want to just like discard Monty. It's kind of against what we've been saying preseason wise, that we thought Jameer was going to be the Jahmyr Gibbs show based on the coach speak that we were getting. The bumble. I'm starting to mumble. Parsons. Patriots spent $69 million on the defense over the sea. All right, well, goats. Look, goats. I know we got a lot of questions here. A lot of questions, and the good news is it's only Tuesday night. It's only Tuesday night, goats. Would you keep Monty or Henderson? Could you keep both? That's the question. Keep both. And yeah, oh, my bad. Let's see. Lionel, where are we? Hello? Lionel? Never mind.
Flex Romeo or Pete or Golden. Flex Romeo.
Golden. I'm going to go Golden with the upside there, yeah.
Neither. I'll go Golden.
How are you feeling about Ridley now? Would you drop Ertz for him?
Yes.
Mason, yeah.
Yes. Ertz is droppable.
So what's up as Rome, Chase, and Sutton?
We did answer, no? It's Rome.
Because he asked for a Rome or Sutton. Yeah, I'll go Rome.
Oh, it's Rome and Chase.
Yeah, Rome and Chase.
Not Sutton. I'm starting Judkins. We're gonna live and die by it. It's week 6. It's gonna come a time where I'm gonna stop saying only week 6. But yeah, it is week 6. But there's plenty of meat on this fantasy bone. I'm gonna give a dog a bone. You didn't answer my question. I think we answered the question, right? I hope that we didn't miss any of the GOAT questions. But again, guys, it's only Tuesday. It's only Tuesday, goats.
I think we did answer this one, didn't we?
Well, he's just going over what.
Oh, yeah.
Pick 2 on waivers. Jalen Cocaine, Cup, Torrey Horton, who? Downs or Ridley? This is waivers, Quincy Goat.
Yeah.
I would say Coker and Ridley.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if this is waivers, if this is waivers, I imagine him not even having a need to take Coker, right? Like Coker will remain there. It's Cup is the better known name, and Downs is the better known name. I bet you Coker remains a free agent is what I'm trying to say. If these other names are on there, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if you want, go get Jalen Coker. Go get Coker. I think we have the talent play there versus Cup. Although it's not like Cup's not talented, he's just old. And Torrey Horton seems to be getting work.
Torrey Horton just randomly scores touchdowns. Just random.
Josh Downs is due. Jesus Christ.
Guess the Raiders had a decent game.
Smitty Goat. Get back to us, Smitty Goat. Get back to us. I'm going to dig in a little bit more on Monty. DeAndre Swift, you know what to do, DeAndre Goat. Sniper knows what to do. Trone Goat, I was proactive.
We're sent over Junkins for a flex, right?
It's Judkins. Oh, it's Judkins.
Junkins.
It's going to be Judkins. I know he's playing the Jets. I don't want to. I don't want to leave that volume on the bench.
Yeah, it's a lot of volume.
I don't want to leave that volume on the bench. He's the only one that seems to be scoring for them. JX, how do you feel about the Brewers?
Oh my gosh, I don't want to talk about it.
All right, I don't think so.
I don't want to talk about it.
Thank you, West Up Goat. Thank you. We're here for you, West Up Goat. Did you guys before we take off, and it just popped into my head. I don't know why it just popped into my head. The 99-yard interception to the house from the linebacker, right?
Lloyd. Yeah.
Okay. Did you happen to see who wasn't on the field for that play for the Chiefs?
No.
I'll help you. Xavier Worthy was not on the field. The two wide receivers that were on the field were Juju and Tyquan Thornton.
Thornton almost caught him too.
Okay, so this is what got me. It's not as though Andy Reid's thinking to himself, you know what, let's get Xavier out there just in case so he could chase down an interception. He wasn't out there, but at the same time, Rhino, once that dude picked it and started down the sideline, you see Juju kind of like jogging because he didn't think that it was going to go that distance, right? Like he only at the time of where it got to around the 50. That's when Juju had to kick it into another gear. Then that's when Tyquan Thornton is now starting to catch up, and both of them, Juju's angle, not in time. But I wonder if Xavier Worthy was out there, not Juju Smith. If he would have maybe caught up to him. I think he would have caught up to him.
And all 165 pounds of him?
Well, okay, well, that's a different. Now that's a different story, also, right? But 165 pounds of Xavier Worthy versus a middle linebacker. Now that middle linebacker couldn't have been that fast. How fast do you think that dude was?
He's fast enough for 39 yards for a touchdown.
There were no.
Yeah, he was.
He was able to outrun the rest of that team, including the two wide receivers on the field. I found that kind of sort of fascinating, Goats. This is what we do. We watch football. We watch all parts of football. Somebody said that I don't like defense. I don't like IDP. It's not true. It's not fucking true.
Yeah, it's not true. You just don't like tight ends.
I do like tight ends, as a matter of fact. Just depends on the context, but I do like tight ends. All right, Goats. We'll be back on Tuesday. Thank you very much. Appreciate you being here. We'll be back on Tuesday. No.
We'll be back on Thursday.
Yeah, today is Tuesday.
We'll be back. We'll be back next Tuesday. We'll be back on Thursday. Until then, I am your shepherd. I appreciate you.
Be a difference, make a difference. Stay blessed, everybody.
And no matter what, even we're down 0-2. And it's time to take the thing to Chicago now. We're going home. Okay? It is go Cubs. Go Cubs. God dang Brewer fans.